Hi guys, it's Ryan from DoHardMoney.com, and today we're going to talk about how to buy a house when you have no money. And we're going to talk about this as a homeowner, and we're going to also talk about this as an investor, so you're going to want to stay tuned. Every single day I do a video just like this answering a question that you may have. So if you've got a question you'd like to see answered, please post it in the comments below and I'll be answering it one of these days for you, and I'd be really excited to do that. So let's talk about this. How do you buy a house when you have no money? Well, if you're going to do an owner-occupied, the very closest you can get is if you get an FHA loan. With FHA, it's typically 3 to 3.5% down. You're also going to need about 3% in closing costs. But the good news is FHA will allow you to have the seller pay for that. And so when you make your offer on the property, you can say, seller, I want you to pay 3% of my buyer's closing costs. And the seller can even increase their price to cover that as long as the property appraises, which can be really helpful for somebody. And then you've got to come up with 3.5%. Occasionally, and I don't know the newest rules on this, you can actually have a family member or gift you a portion of the money. So that's something you can look into depending upon the lender and the newest guidelines that FHA has. But that's the closest you're going to be able to get to no money down on a owner-occupied type property. Now let's talk a minute about an investment type property. With an investment type property, you're going to need to use a hard money lender. You see, most people that are giving you loans is going to want you to put 20% down on a property plus pay for all of the rehab costs. So one of the things you can do is find a hard money lender that will give you the money to do the rehab, that will include payments. They'll do prepaid interest on those, and they will give you the purchase price. And so if you find a hard money lender that will give you all of those things, what they're typically going to want, and that's hard to do, but what they're typically going to want is that you are at 70% of the after repaired value of the property. So if you're at 70% of the after repaired value of the property is the amount you need, and that includes your purchase, your rehab, your closing costs, and payments, then you can get 100% financing if the lender will allow that. We do that. There's not a lot of lenders that do. There's a few that are out there, but that's what you're going to be looking at. Hey, can I find a lender that's willing to do all of this for me, the purchase, the rehab, the closing costs? And if so, what they're going to be looking for is how much equity is in the project. And typically they're going to want to see 70% loan to value, but that loan amount has to include the purchase, the rehab, and everything else we've been talking about here. The purchase, the rehab, the closing costs, 5 months worth of payments. Those are things that they're going to want to be looking for to make sure that the project is going to be successful and they're in a good equity position. So that's what you're going to be looking at for 100% financing. One of the big things when it comes to 100% financing is there are multiple ways to do this also if you want to get like a business line of credit. So one of the things that you can do is go get a business line of credit. It can be a credit from a bank or a credit union. You can also get a line of credit off your own personal property, and you can combine that with what a hard money lender will lend to you. You can also look at getting what's called credit card financing. Credit card financing is where you use a line of credit off a credit card, and that can be really helpful. As a matter of fact, we have a whole video on that, how to get access to 0% money. You can also look at getting a business partner. And partnering with a business partner that'll come, and that can be a formal partnership or it can be a deal-by-deal partnership. As a matter of fact, we have 17 different ways you can get 100% financing on investment type deals, and we talk all about that and help people achieve those. Sometimes you have to get a little bit creative. The hardest way to do that is just get 100% of the purchase and the rehab and all your costs from a hard money lender, because you've got to be buying a really, really, really good deal, and those are hard to come by, especially in a market like this. However, if you're willing to put some of your own time into that and get a business partner or get a line of credit or use credit card financing or partnerships, there's multiple different ways you can actually do that and get the 100% financing you're looking for on those investment properties. If this has been helpful information to you, please give us a thumbs up. It's really important to me. It's something I look forward to every single day. It takes a lot of time to put these videos together, and I want to make sure that you're getting the value out of it. There's also a couple other videos we're going to put on the screen here for you to check out. One of them is why hard money lender rates are higher on loans. So if you want to click on that, we'll put that on the screen as well. It's a great video. And we're also going to put on here, how much money do you need to invest in real estate? If you'd like more information about those 17 ways to get 100% financing, check out our website at www.dohardmoney.com. Again, if this has been a video you've enjoyed, please give it a thumbs up. It means a lot to us. Click the subscribe button. Check us out over at dohardmoney.com. Put some comments below for other videos you'd like to see me do, and make it a very profitable day. Bye for now.